Hey guys, welcome back to the Roller Paradox, and today we'll be going over part 3 of our top 100 competitive Pokemon in VGC 2015. We're going to be going over number 80 to 71 today, and yeah, let's just kick it off. Number 80 is going to be Smeargle.
I hate him, you do.
Smeargle. Well, Smeargle is just shenanigans. That's what he is.
Dark Void. Like, if you check the stats on the PGL, it's like 100% of the Smeargle run Dark Void.
Not 100.
Yeah,
close.
No, actually 100.
Actually 100. Okay, well, I didn't know that, but it gets Spike. It gets every move in the game. That's what it does. Oh yeah, and it gets Moody. So yeah, this thing is the shenanigans Pokemon.
Evasion, shenanigans like that.
Minimize, sleep.
They should ban Dark Void. It really just pisses me off. It's not like I lose the games because of it, but it's like it's just annoying. They should ban Dark Void.
Well,
in my opinion.
So yeah, so we went from Smeargle to a discussion about Dark Void, but
well, all Smeargle run Dark Void, so yeah.
True, but still. Anyway, so that was Smeargle for you guys. It's on number 80 because he didn't want it any higher, basically.
Yeah. So
number 79 is gonna be Klefki. More shenanigans.
Yeah, really, it gives great support. It's like the Swagger Safeguard set from Meowstic, but this guy gets Foul Play.
So it adds to the thing.
You can run a Swagger Safeguard Thunderwave Foul Play on the set, and that's pretty good, actually.
It's known as Swag Play because Swagger into Foul Play, and it does shitloads of damage, and your opponent's not moving.
Guard or something like that, because you can Swagger your own Pokemon after Safeguard, and they won't get confused. But they'll still get the attack boost, so that's pretty good.
Flap a land routine next to this guy, and you win. Anyway, number 78.
Else, really.
Number 78 is gonna be Gardevoir. Regular Gardevoir, of course. Joy Scarf Gardevoir is pretty lethal.
Citrus Gardevoir is also a thing. It's not really common, but it's like a Trick Room setter.
Yep.
It works, but like it's not really too
bulky or anything.
It's not bulky in the physical aspect.
Especially not as well. Mega is, but
well,
isn't that much.
It has 115 base special defense, so it's pretty bulky, but not really physically because it's
like 60 defense.
68, 65. 115 bulk. It's decent. Yeah, the special defense bulk is pretty good, but overall you're going to invest in defense, and that actually gives it a 197 115 bulk, something around that. If you don't run the beneficial natures, it's like that. But if you're in beneficial, it gets a bit more. But that's pretty good bulk if you invest fully physical defense. Scarf Gardevoir, it has telepathy, so it won't take damage from
earthquakes or anything.
Yeah, from your allies, but
of course.
It gets pretty good offensive support with Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, and something else. I'm not sure what it is.
Well, I believe it's with Thunderbolt, but
it has Thunderbolt, has Shadow Ball, it has
everything. It's amazing.
Energy Ball, even. It's good. It's good.
It's amazing. But the main perk, of course, that Mega Gardevoir has over regular Gardevoir is a bit more bulk and Pixelate, because
and like 165 base special attack and 100 base speed, which is a decent speed tier to be in.
Anyway, number 77 is going to be Staraptor. This thing is Intimidate, it's speedy, it does a lot of damage. It's amazing.
Especially
Reckless too.
Reckless. A Reckless boosted Brave Bird from Scarf Staraptor does more damage than Choice Band Adamant Talonflame's Brave Bird, so you might want to consider running Staraptor over Talonflame, but
of course the thing with Talonflame is it gets priority.
Yeah, well, it's not really like it's not really that the priority is good.
It is.
It's good, but it's not really. I mean, Scarf Staraptor is really fast, so you're going to outspeed a lot anyways. And
yeah, but you lose against Prankster things, and Talonflame's not.
True, but
when Prankster Will-O-Wisper, you're dead.
It's not too common. Sableye's not common.
True. But still.
Mega Bayonetta isn't as well, so don't worry too much about that. You can run this over Talonflame if you really want to, plus it looks cooler. Staraptor is awesome.
Definitely. So we get number 76, and it is Mega Gallade.
Oh, by the way, Staraptor has 100 base speed, so it's not bad at all.
So,
and 120 base attack.
Back to Mega Gallade. This thing is basically the physical counterpart to Mega Gardevoir. It gets 165 base attack, is Psychic Fighting, of course. Gets pretty good coverage with the elemental punches, and yeah, it's just pretty strong overall.
It has a good offensive stab typing, like
yes. Fighting Psychic is pretty good. It hits everything, but I believe was it not hit?
Something like Sableye, and it's like
yeah, of course,
both are immune, but like stuff like that. It's just man, it's like Ghost Steel. It doesn't hit Aegis Slash.
Nope.
You can run knockoff,
Fire Punch, knockoff, stuff like that.
Yep.
It gets a lot of things.
But this guy has 110 base speed, which is better speed here than Mega Gardevoir. But Mega Gardevoir doesn't get any defensive bulk, and Mega Galate does, which is good because Mega Galate has a 68, 95, 115 bulk. It doesn't get anything in special defense, but it's not really necessary.
Because it has 115 right off the bat already, right?
Yeah, indeed. And it has 165 base attack, which is amazing.
So probably...
And there's of course the amazing Dazzling Gleam Mega Galate.
Which we actually have seen, like with that 65 powerful special attack.
It didn't even do half on a Hydreigon. That's how pathetic it is.
But some of you might be asking, why is Mega Galate not higher on the list? Well, because it's physical and it's weak to Will-O-Wisp and weak to Intimidate.
Pretty much the ability doesn't really aid it in any way. It's
other than being a Mega Kangaskhan counter, which this thing kind of is.
Well, check, not counter, but...
Well, it can eat up a Fake Out.
Yeah, you get the point, but...
And then not flinch because of Inner Focus.
The thing with Mega Gardevoir is that it gets 85 base attack instead of something in defense.
Yeah.
It basically gets 20 points in attack, which is something like that. I don't really think that's necessary. I mean, you can run physical Gardevoir, it hits a bit harder than Citrus Berry Talonflame. But it's really...
Actually, just a tad bit, like 4 stat points more.
Yeah, it's not good, just... I don't know why Game Freak decided to not put the stats in defense or special defense or something.
Because Game Freak always gives something 20 useless points in Megas.
Not for Mega Galate.
Not Galate, because
not for Beedrill, stuff like that. Well, Mega Galate is really
pretty strong.
It hits really hard. It's pretty fast. It's overall a good Pokemon, but it gets outclassed by so many Pokemon.
Yeah. So Mega Wow, actually, like Mega Wow is really. Anyway,
yeah, well, it's not really fast. So
anyway, number 75 is going to be Hitmontop. Yep, Intimidate, Rapid.
Really good bulk. Actually,
did I just say Rapid Spin? I said Rapid Spin.
It has Rapid Spin, but it's not really anything good in doubles.
I'm thinking about singles Hitmontop now. But what's Hitmontop got in doubles?
Quick Guard, Wide Guard,
right.
Mach Punch, Close Combat. It gets like it gets Vacuum Wave, which is amazing with like 35 base special attack.
Yeah, it's like so powerful.
It actually gets Bullet Punch, which isn't too bad.
It gets Bullet Punch and Mach Punch.
Yeah, it has like 95 base attack, I think, and like that in defense as well. So it gets really physically.
It's got like 110 special defense, right?
Yeah, it gets really tanky if you invest in HP. Because the HP stats are pretty dismal, like around 50. I'm not sure what it is, but it's really not too high.
Yeah, if its HP would have been higher, it would have been used more.
And
definitely.
Its speed stat is not really anything good, so don't worry about investing in speed too much.
Don't.
Just invest in bulk because it's a support Pokemon. It also gives Quick Guard and Wide Guard support, which is just really awesome.
Yeah, because those are two of the best protecting moves of the game.
Double Guard is awesome.
Yes, definitely. So 74.
Wait, what? Actually gets Fiend and Fake Out.
Oh, that's right. It gets that stuff. Yeah.
That's really. It makes it even better to have Fake Out and Fiend because Fiend breaks Protect, which is just. It's like.
And it has +3 priority, so it goes in
+2.
+2, actually.
Yeah, I think Fiend has +2 priority and
+3. Anyway, it goes before your other moves, so yeah, you're gonna break Protect for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, fighting shenanigans on number 75. So next up we have Mega Blastoise.
This guy is just 135 base special attack and it hits really hard with Mega Launcher. I wouldn't recommend running Water Pulse, but because Scald just does a little bit less damage, but it still has the 30% chance.
It does a lot less damage because you're gonna notice it.
You're gonna notice it, but just it gets the burn like 100% of the time. Well, for me, 30%. My RNG sucks, but like
when he gets the Mega Blastoise against him, he always gets burned by Scalds. But this thing fits the archetype of bulky water type perfectly.
Basically, this guy has awesome bulk. It's a water type.
Amazing bulk.
Water type.
Water is amazing defensively.
Yeah. And it has a pretty awkward speed tier to be in, like 78 base. It's not really good.
You don't need speed with Blastoise. You just make him eat up.
Well, Water Spout Blastoise needs speed. Basically.
Of course, that's a Choice Scarf set.
No, that's a Mega Blastoise set.
Why?
It hits really hard. It hits really hard.
Yeah,
I've been slapped by it many times. This Pokemon works well on a Trick Room and Tailwind. It's like Mega Heracross,
yeah,
but
it's like the Mega
this guy is just a bit better because it's a bulky water type. It's bulkier, has a better defensive typing, has really good offensive coverage.
I wouldn't recommend running Water Spout Mega Blastoise.
Nah, me neither. But you can run Aura Sphere, Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse. It gets Flash Cannon. It gets like everything in the game, pretty much.
That's not true.
Yeah, well, it gets Ice Beam.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it get in Hyperspace Fury or anything, but it gets everything that Mega Launcher can make use of, except for Heal Pulse. But who runs Heal Pulse? Seriously.
Yeah, well, it's not too
Other
common.
than Clawitzer.
Yeah, Clawitzer isn't too bad with Heal Pulse,
but back to the point. Number 73 is going to be Alakazam and Mega Alakazam.
Regular Alakazam, if you didn't know, like I didn't, like when I was at the Premier Challenges and got swept by one, it has Inner Focus. So basically, Fake Out. Nope. No Fake Out for you.
Well, if it doesn't kill, because Alakazam is really frail. I mean, a strong wind would kill Alakazam.
Fake Out won't. I'm pretty sure it won't.
Mega can Fake Out? I don't know. We need to run the calcs on that.
Pretty sure it does around I think it does around
50%,
60 to 70% maybe, but not
a lot.
It doesn't really KO it.
No,
that's the problem here. You can Sucker Punch it, but
yeah, Sucker Punch just kills it.
Sucker Punch is just straight up destroying
this thing. Yeah,
it also gets Magic Guard, but it's not really necessary in doubles because people won't really status Mega Alakazam or regular Alakazam because Mega Alakazam has Trace. Mega Alakazam is actually quite fancy because Mega Alakazam outspeeds Adam and Choice Scarf Lando.
Even Jolly, right?
No, not Jolly.
Okay, not Jolly.
Jolly gets like a lot of speed.
Well, nobody runs Jolly Joy Scarf thingy, so
you can basically, if you see a Mega Alakazam, if you run Adam and Choice Scarf Lando,
be afraid.
Pretty much every Mega Alakazam runs Hidden Power Ice, so be aware.
Oh yeah, and then like on top of that, 150 base speed, which is insane. It gets 175 special attack, I believe.
Yeah,
really insane. This thing is the ultimate glass cannon, basically.
Yeah, basically. And regular Alakazam gets synchronized, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, people can paralyze you,
and then they paralyze them back most of the times because the most common paralyzers are. Well, Thundurus doesn't get paralyzed, but Cresselia does, and Meowsticles, and Klefki. So
Cresselia isn't really a paralyzer. That's the thing.
It can paralyze.
Most Cresselia Icy Wind or like run like a Calm Mindset or Trick Room. It's not. Most Cresselia are speed control, but don't run Thunder Wave because Thunder Wave in doubles with Cresselia is meh.
Whatever. Back to Alakazam. So yeah, of course Mega Alakazam gets Trace, and it can get really dangerous when you Trace Intimidates or Parental Bonds even with Mega Kangaskhan.
Yeah, I faced one Mega Alakazam in singles that traced my Parental Bond. I was just derping around with my doubles mons, and I still won because the guy ran a Protect Encore set. He wasn't really too bright, I think. It's not a good thing to run something like that in singles, and you just don't know what you're doing, basically.
But yeah, that was, I guess, Alakazam and Mega Alakazam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alakazam was also a good Suicide Leap with the Focus Sash, but back to number 72, it's going to be Hariyama. This thing is Fake Out, Bulk, it's amazing. Guts.
It gets Guts, 140 base HP, which is amazing. You can slap on
Close Combat, and it hurts.
You can slap an Assault Vest on this. It has 120 base attack. I recommend the Assault Vest because Flamor puts you in a timer. That's not really good in doubles. I mean, you can run it, but I'm not a fan of it. In doubles, it's pretty bad. Just bad.
Well, not necessarily, because it's like doubles games tend to be a lot shorter than singles, so timer matters less.
No, because you're slow, so you're taking hits.
Right.
And if you're putting a timer with Flame Orb, you're not going to survive a lot of hits. You're not going to be able to dish out a lot of hits because you're going to go down anyways.
Right. So it is possible to run that set, but we don't recommend it. It gets things like the elemental punches, right?
Yeah. And Assault Vest just makes it extremely bulky. Invest HP and attack and special death, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
You can also run this guy on Trick Room as a fake out support, but
it works. It works.
It's
seen to work. And then you can run the Flame Orb thingy.
I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend Assault Vest because it just makes it that bit bulkier.
Yeah, but also because this thing runs Fake Out commonly, it doesn't quite often run Protect, so you can actually capitalize on that.
Yeah.
So last one for today is going to be number 71, and it is Mega Manectric. I mean, special attacker with Intimidate. What else do you want?
Yeah, basically the regular Manectric gets Lightning Rod, so you can even use that to your advantage and get a special attack boost, then Mega Evolve and Protect or something for a speed boost. This guy gets Hidden Power Ice, pretty much
And
it's run
Thunderbolt,
like
of course.
you always run Hidden Power Ice pretty much on the Manectric.
Because Bolt Beam coverage is amazing.
And it gets Overheat and Flamethrower, so it's a good Pokemon coverage wise.
But the 135 special attack is a bit lacking for a Mega Evolution, so it's not really like that amazing.
Yeah,
I've seen it used, but it's okay, I guess. You can try to run it, but
it gets a decent amount of bulk with Intimidate because Electric isn't a bad defensive typing.
That definitely isn't one weakness. I mean,
it only has one weakness, so you're pretty much going to take a hit, but it's like yeah. You're not gonna take a really hard Earth Power hit or something like that.
Hydreigon and Lando counter you pretty hard, but
yeah.
Well, Lando doesn't counter you, but
no, because you have.
Well, it depends. If you switch them on a Thunderbolt, yeah, he's dead. But so yeah, that was Mega Manectric, and that actually wraps up our video for today. So yeah, click on the annotation up top for the playlist. We have part 2 up, so you can click on the annotation in the bottom left, click to go there. And there's an annotation on the bottom right for the part 4, which will be up soon. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and comment and do everything you want, but don't hate. So yeah, that was it for today, guys. So peace.